Hey guys, it's Pete and Amy again.
Hi.
We are picking up right where we left off. We're in day 2 of this game, in-game day 2.
As you'll remember, we just bought paint.
Yeah, and I have no idea what we're supposed to use that for. Oh, we can just go in here now.
Wow.
I've been here before, in that dream. Even the window is shattered.
Oh, hello there, young lady.
Oh.
I was so deep in prayer I didn't hear you come in.
I can
Oh,
return
your
later.
hands
if
are
you're busy.
monstrous.
He
Nonsense.
has boobs.
Look at him.
God is
Oh, yeah.
eternal. He'll always be there when I return.
Look at that
But you're
pointer
here
finger.
now.
Mm.
You must be Elspeth Holliday. What can I do for you?
Word gets around fast.
Yeah, why
in
would
this
you know
town.
that?
I'll say a prayer for your niece.
I'd rather find an explanation in Burkittsville. After the Rustin Parr trial, I started wondering if maybe he...
Oh, no, not possible.
Well, is there anything at all you can tell me about Parr?
His is a lost soul.
Well,
That's
clearly.
all?
Yes, that is all. More. Oh. He lights up like I'm supposed to be able to interact with him. You know what you need?
Paint?
A
can of
permanent
paint.
multi-surface
Dang it.
paint.
I wanted her to just like start
Oh,
painting it.
out of curiosity, what happened to that stained glass window behind you?
It's a mystery. I just found it that way last Sunday morning.
I'll be in your office now. Whoa!
Oh.
Oh, I genuinely did not expect that to work.
Also, that didn't make much spatial sense to me.
No, not really. And these, you can't interact with these. Okay, I don't have the night vision, so I can't get... I really like how that goes into first person like that.
Yeah.
It's much easier to control that way. If I could just do regular first person throughout this whole game, I probably would. Can I try and go up here?
I don't know.
Oh my god, stop it. Alright. Yeah, I tried that.
Okay.
Alright, so... we went to the diner. We went to the Historical Society.
I wonder if your coffee's still on the counter.
I don't think it was
Oh,
on the
yeah.
counter in the first place, was it?
Yeah, she left it on the counter.
Oh, I didn't even realize that.
Oh.
There's a fly in here.
Oh, no.
I'm still working hard to finish this story. Had a chance to see the sheriff yet?
The sheriff doesn't seem interested in my case.
We spin around and tell
Foreign
you.
murders have taken a big toll on old Junior. A few weeks before the trial, somebody vandalized the school. Painted strange symbols all over it. Never found the culprit.
Keep walking.
Here's a copy of the police report. Darndest thing. We ran it in the paper, hoping someone would have some clues. But nothing ever turned up.
Why a sketch and not a photograph?
Sheriff won't buy a camera. Makes his deputy draw all the
What?
crime scenes. He's as cheap as he is mean. Oh, good old Charlie doesn't mind either. Well, that boy has some talent and loves to draw. Of course, I have a camera, but they like to keep me away from their investigations as long as possible.
What does that matter? Like, why couldn't you just... the town is so small, just go to everybody and tell them what's happening.
Yeah. I really want to open up this drawing. It's just like a stick figure.
Yeah. Here, so did we actually get something? Oh. Okay. You know what I think we're gonna do?
Oh, vandalism
Oh,
at the school.
look at the symbols right here.
Huh.
You know what I think we're gonna do?
Hmm.
We're gonna take that paint and fix it or something.
Oh.
Petty vandalism, painted stick figure. Oh, okay, stick figures. Schoolmarm ascot said that she doubted that it was one of her students that made that mess. Wow. Let's see.
That darned bug.
Yeah, a lot of kids have been sick.
Uh-huh.
Follow up. Oh, the stick figures have vanished. Schoolmarm is baffled.
Yeah.
Most of the kids are back in school. Kyle Brody is out sick. Oh, that's the guy that survived, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
His daddy would tan his hide if he even thought
The
about being
Grayson...
bad.
Robin did it. The Grayson kids. They're notorious for being bad apples. And Robin.
Yeah.
Okay, and their father's a drinker. Sheriff has to be notified. Okay.
Here's our field notes.
Well, that's that. Well, let's go to the school now.
Mr. Gaston gave me a police report concerning some strange symbols made on a school wall prior to
Whoa.
the children's disappearance. Possibly a schedule of the children to be abducted.
Oh.
That is interesting. Also, what is this? What is painted over here? Oh, just the gasoline.
Fire Chief gasoline.
Logo. That's an interesting investigative idea. Just the symbols are like a code for which kid's going to get taken next.
I thought you were talking about Fire Chief gasoline.
Not that.
Set your house on fire and blame it on the fire chief. Who knows more about fire than the fire chief?
What would the schoolmarm think? What is that anyway?
Like a matron.
Oh.
Hey. Good.
Excuse me? Oh.
Her face
Lord.
is...
Too
Hello
bad.
there.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I must have drifted off. I can return later if you like. No, don't
Too
rush off.
bad.
I'm Suzanne Ascot. Can I help you? My name is Elspeth Holliday. I'm here in search of my missing niece. Oh, no. This nightmare is endless. Are you all right? All right? How could I possibly be all right?
My hands are mittens.
Over half my students were slaughtered. My children. I know what's happened must have taken a terrible toll on you. I wish there was something I could do. You'll have to excuse me. I haven't been myself lately. No, there's nothing you can do for me. Thank you, though. I'm terribly sorry about your niece. Why don't you just leave town? Get away for a while. If it were only that easy. But that's up to my husband.
I'll shoot him.
Husband? Mm-hmm. Stephen Ascot, pastor of the church. I've asked him, begged him to move away, but he refuses. He says that without him, no one would be left in the town to appeal to God. Satan would swallow Burkittsville whole.
And that's a problem because...
But we've already lost 8 of our beautiful children. 8? Now, I thought only 7 died. Mm-hmm. Kyle Brody. Well, he isn't dead, but how could anyone say he's alive? Poor
How
boy.
are we going to get to see him?
He'll never be the same.
Also, milk cows
What's wrong with him?
back there.
After he escaped from Parr, he became unreachable. He doesn't eat, he doesn't sleep, he doesn't talk.
He doesn't breathe,
That's
he smells
awful. He
weird.
must have been severely traumatized. I just wish there was some way to pull those terrible memories out of his head. I do too. Especially after a glimpse of what's in his mind. He drew this a few weeks ago. Some weird scribbles and symbols with the words, "Leave me alone."
And did you?
It's a good thing Spook House
That
has
is
the patented
disturbing.
memory removal device.
Yeah.
Yes, I know.
Maybe that's what that one
I
is.
almost stopped going by to check on him after I saw this. It's just so heartbreaking. Would you mind if I kept this? Well, if you want it. I know I'd be happy never to see it again. Would it be possible for me to see Kyle? That's not a good idea. He's not big on strangers anymore. He's not the only one. You could always try, though. I'd love to have your help if you think there's a way you can break through to him. The Brody house is out behind the hotel.
Hey,
So
call
it is,
that.
it is, yeah. Alright, so...
Is there anything else we can talk to her about?
Possibly. I want to find the,
Oh, the picture?
Oh, do we not get to look at it?
I'm sure we do. We just have to find where it is in the...
Paper, can of paint, police report, sketch. Here it is.
Okay.
Oh, goodness.
Apparently, a type of alphabet. And the words. Leave me alone.
Really? That had to be on a separate page? Oh. Okay.
If you must see them, the Brodies live in the house behind the hotel.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, so no, nothing extra and interesting.
Okay.
The children Parr murdered accounted for half of the town's child population, and now it seems that the one survivor, a boy named Kyle Brody, is lost in a world of his own. The local schoolteacher, Suzanne Ascott, has been keeping track of Kyle's progress during his recovery from the abduction. She showed me one of the boy's drawings.
Oh. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right.
There are strange symbols in the sketch that resemble alphabetic characters. Almost runic, but nothing I recognize. There might be something more to these markings.
What?
Perhaps Kyle saw these symbols at Rustin Parr's house. If the townspeople hadn't burned the place to the ground, I could get samples and possibly translate the alphabet. Kyle Brody's house is behind the motel. I'll try to meet with him myself.
Oh my god, so much repetition.
Yep.
Also, how are the... Well, I guess the swings are moving by the same wind that's always moving my jacket.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
The cosmic wind of the world.
Yeah. That's the real enemy.
Mm-hmm.
It's down here, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay. Finally, we're maybe gonna get to see this guy. Oh, he's got a swing too? I totally missed that.
Oh, yeah, sure enough. Well, back then it was the only form
How
of
can I help you,
entertainment.
ma'am? Mrs. Brody, I'm Elspeth Holliday. My sister...
Yes, I've heard about you, and I am sorry for your loss, but you'll find no answers here.
I'd like to speak with Kyle to see if he remembers anything about Jenny.
You will do no such thing. Listen, Miss Holliday, I know the pain your family must be going through, but I don't know if my son will ever be the same. Some days he seems like he's making progress, and then he slips back away from me. It's a mother's worst nightmare. Since they found him in Parr, he's been like the walking dead. Oh, God, it rips my heart out to see him like this every day. Please, just go away. Just go. Don't bother my family anymore, for God's sake. We've been through enough. Goodbye, Miss Holliday.
Wow. I better walk onto your property more so I could turn around and leave.
Just met Kyle Brody's mother. She's in pretty bad shape, and the boy's even worse. He sits on his porch, staring blankly off into space and clutching a ragged teddy bear. I'm convinced now that Parr was practicing some form of black magic. The symbols in Kyle's sketch are too uniform to be random scrawlings. They must be characters of some sort of alphabet, something that burned into his memory. They have some similarity with the demonic scripture I've seen, but how would Rustin Parr have learned a demon's alphabet?
You just said he was practicing, like, black magic.
Yeah.
So, actually, you think the Historical Society would know about, like, or would have, like, a translation thing?
From demonic alphabet to English?
It's history.
Okay, go for it.
Clearly there are demons here.
Oh, there's nobody here.
Yep.
Oh.
Burkittsville has a strange history. Amazing stuff.
Is that the guy in the picture saying that?
Yep. Burkittsville has a strange
I don't know.
history.
Is he invisible?
Amazing stuff.
I don't know.
Or maybe he's just way behind the counter.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I guess that was wrong. So, she hinted that the deputy might help. I'm wondering if maybe we should go back into the... Or actually, maybe we should talk to the priest again, now that we know who his wife is.
Yeah. And we can go back to the diner and see if Agent Cooper will help.
See if our coffee's there.
No.
No.
He'll answer to no one but Jesus.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Oh, jeez. It's so bad. How can the fighting controls be so good and everything else be so terrible? Oh, there is a cup of coffee here. I can't do anything about it.
So, have you talked to the sheriff about your niece yet?
I did, unfortunately.
Ooh, I think I know what you mean. He's not a particularly jolly fellow to begin with. To be quite honest, sometimes he's even downright mean, especially to women. But he's been unusually cranky even for him. Speak of the devil.
He's already drunk.
Gretchen.
Hello yourself. What can I get for you? The usual?
You bet.
Talk to you later, hun.
Well, now that he's gone, we can go talk to the deputy.
Yeah. Keep him busy, guy from Twin Peaks that I
Now's
can
my
never
chance to
remember the
speak to the
name of.
deputy alone. He obviously wanted to talk before, but the sheriff put a quick stop to that.
What's his name? You just said it and I already forgot. Dale Cooper.
Dale Cooper.
There
I
we
was going
go.
to make an Agent York joke. Like, I wasn't fast enough on the draw for that.
Yeah, I probably would have believed you,
Yeah.
Zach.
Yeah.
Ma'am? Miss Holliday?
Yes?
Well, since the sheriff isn't here right now, I wanted to tell you. Well, I can't offer you much help, but this might be of some use.
Charlie, what did I tell you about wasting your time with that woman? You sneaky broad. I knew
Whoa.
as soon as you left the diner you were up to no good. This is your last warning. You'd best back off. Come on, Charlie.
I liked my dream better when I shot you.
Yeah.
So did he give me anything? Okay, not
I
controlling
need
this.
to divert the sheriff's attention so I can talk to the deputy
Oh.
alone. But how?
You'll use the paint on the school.
Oh, I was gonna say shoot a townsperson.
Light the building on fire.
But if I do that, it might be another third of their entire population. Yeah, light the building on fire.
Was it down here?
I have no idea.
Well, the drawing you had shows it. Not that one.
Oh, yeah, the police drawing. Where was that? Oh,
There we go. Across the front.
oh, yeah, okay. Alright. Yeah, you're right. So... Come on, Good call. Whoa!
Just like the police report. If the deputy comes out to document this, I'll get a chance to speak with him privately.
Now just to sit back and wait.
She just do like
Ding dong
ding
ditch.
dong ditched the school. Oh, that poor lady. Wow, her arm just disappeared. Tee-hee.
I'm such a scam.
Sheriff, you'll never believe it. She's still
Now,
holding
let's
the
see what
bucket of paint.
develops.
Yeah. She's got paint all over her face
No,
and her
this
hands.
time I'm going to see this writing with my own eyes. What's wrong with you, lady?
I'm taller than you. Have you noticed that?
Yeah. What does he not
my
think
chance.
she's gonna go and talk to him right away? Well, if she can ever make it into the damn door. There we go. Nope, maybe. Yep, got it. Sheriff.
We're finally alone.
Wow, your timing is perfect. Mrs. Ascot just called about some more vandalism over at the school. I checked it out last time. This time, the sheriff's gone over to see
Yeah,
for
we were
himself.
there.
Oh, I know. So what was it you were going to tell me?
Yes. Every other night, I pull guard duty on Parr's cell. And it's the damnedest thing. At least once a night, he wakes up screaming, "Never give in." That mean anything to you?
I don't know. But thanks for the information. I'll think about it.
I wish there was more I could do to help.
Well, actually, there is. Do you have a map that would lead me to Parr's house?
You know, there's nothing left out there but smoldering wood.
Yes, but I still need to see it for myself. Look, I'm sure we don't have much time before the sheriff gets back, and I can't waste it playing games. You seem like a good man, and I hope I can trust you.
Trust me with what?
I'm a doctor, working for a secret government agency that deals specifically with cases like Rustin Parr's.
What? And what agency would that be?
If I told you, it wouldn't be much of a secret.
Spookhouse!
I suppose not.
Boop, 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 boop,
What
boop.
about your missing niece?
The missing niece is a fabrication, a cover story. It's important that you believe me now, Mr. Hobart.
Call me Charlie. You know, Sheriff Bowers would lock you up if he heard the things you just told me.
That's why I
Seems really
distracted
happy.
him so
Yeah.
I could talk to you alone.
You did that? Oh, geez. That's not something you want to let Sheriff Bowers find out about.
I know, but I had to take that chance. Please, Charlie, I need that map.
The sheriff would have my hide if he found it missing. But I tell you what, we just won't tell him, will we? I gotta warn you, though, the map isn't complete. It'll get you close, but you'll have to find the house on your own once you get there. The path leading into the forest is behind the school.
Thank you, Charlie.
Why doesn't she just tell the sheriff, I'm from the government and I'm above you, and I'm doing all of this?
Because she's from a secret organization, and the sheriff seems like the kind of person to make a huge stink of things.
I guess that's true.
Hold it right there, Missy. Guess who's under arrest?
I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about.
You think I'm some kind of idiot? Old man Cole over at the general store says he only sold one bucket of red paint in the past month, and that was to you, today. Now, unless I miss my guess, I'd say that paint on the wall is still wet. I guess you could say I caught you red-handed, Miss Holliday. Now, we can do this the easy way or the other way.
Good. This is great. This is what I wanted from this game, really. What? Really? Whoa.
Did you just lose? What just happened?
I don't know.
Okay, well join us next time
What?
when we figure out what the hell just happened.